kind of help you engage, but they actually have, on Nongshim's side here, a lot of great tools to start team fights. They have Emperor's Divide, they have the Poppy ult, you have Rel's Magnet Storm.
Yeah.
Like, Kai'Sa doesn't really want to be going in there, Akali doesn't really want to be going in there. And if you're not going in there, then how are you going to front to back with this Cassante into that potential level 3 Viego? And now they're just going to shove this in, try to make something happen here.
Yeah, they're diving flash on in, Taeyoon, but the headbutt onto Jiu is perfect. First blood over to Kwangdong Freecs. A failed dive comes out as Andil. No flash, just the heal. They're going to need to call their Viego over as here's the engage. Another fantastic one from Andil, but the second Sylvie shows up, makes it a little bit more complicated. Andil's getting pretty low, doesn't have flash himself as the dive isn't quite working out. They trade here as now Taeyoon's under the turret as Sylvie going to steal the Alistair and immediately use it against them.
You can take these for this comp. It's not great if it's an even game state. If the Akali is ahead or the Kai'Sa's ahead, it gets better as Dudu.
All right, he's going all out here. Dindin just gonna hold on to that steadfast presence. Yeah, and now Dudu's kind of losing the trade. Big shield here on Dindin. Flash on in, knock up, and he kills him! Solo kill comes out from Dindin in the...
Pretty nice for them.
So now Kwangdong, I mean, you're really not in a great spot to fight this one, but they feel indexed into it, so here we go. Bulldog taking more damage from Poppy than he's doing as the Magnet Storm coming on in, big knock up, and there you go. Everybody's just in the meat grinder as the Azir just knocks everybody up. Nobody can move around, and the Kai'Sa... So, at the end of the day, like, Poppy's actually a DPS champion if everybody stands on the Sunfire Cape, right? So,
especially push mid so fast as Xayah, and without the Shiv on this Kai'Sa, you can't just match the clear.
Uh-oh. Dindin found Bulldog again.
And they can just collapse on him and push him out.
Nongshim kind of getting low there, kind of poked out in the river. But yeah, Bulldog's still not winning this matchup against Dindin.
And Sylvie...
Quite tanky.
Sylvie and Dindin have ults here to force this fight with an Emperor's Divide.
Or Heartbreaker over the wall, and now another big wombo combo. They keep him at arm's length, but Bulldog is getting a lot of value in this one. Does get to that backline. Here's Taeyoon as well, as so many Nongshim members getting super low. Sylvie finally gets one reset, as he does go into the Akali, and is only able to trade down below half health. Dindin doing a good job, again, of zoning away Bulldog. He's really just got a target on this guy's back right now, as ults are down in a lot of places. Big wombo combo in the pit as Jiu has to go into Featherstorm here, but he does not get close enough to the wall to flash away, so a nice pick here from Kwangdong Freecs.
No, Freecs hard forcing the second version of this fight here because they know those ultimates were used. In the last one, Fiesta is going to get pushed back here, but the turret will, of course, fall. Pushed out. It's going to cost them the mid turret, but it's very difficult to defend this either way.
4-0 is going to look to take out Bulldog here, who can be very slippery. Stun missed, and
pushing bottom, trying to create some additional space here, and no one is answering her. She has TP.
Stun is in. They do catch Youngjae. That is a big Magnet Storm onto the front line only, though, as Taeyoon is going to survive in the backside. Sylvie nearly dies. In goes Taeyoon. As Flash now on top of him, he gets knocked up and immediately dies. So that's just your Kai'Sa gone, and that's the sweep on the Bulldog. This is a big fight in favor of Nongshim. They take down 3 members.
Bulldogs pushing bottom. He has TP. The damage for Taeyoon, unfortunately, just not quite there. And it's a bit of a different order, but, you know, they will get
into the team fight, even just using Magnet Storm onto 3 tanks in the front line of Kwangdong Freecs just to get it started and push them away. As now, going to take down the Mountain Drake. It looks like Kwangdong Freecs do want to take a fight here, as Bulldog losing to Fiesta, although he nearly does take out his health bar. The flash comes in, and yeah, Bulldog still going to go down.
Counter to Azir, by the way.
Yeah, well... Yeah.
Yeah, unfortunately, not right now.
Not this Azir.
Not this Azir with stopwatch. Fears of, yeah, they got the comp. Fears of Kwangdong, you know, with this composition and also just the upward trend of by any means, but well enough. And it's just really been about these team fights that Nongshim have set up with their advantages, and they continue to do so even as we speak.
Yeah, here we go once again, as it does look like Peter's getting pretty deep into that one, and by Peter, I meant Fiesta. He's going to get bopped into the turret. Kind of an unfortunate angle.
Like I said, not perfect by any means.
Last good as well. Nice follow-up here from Andil. Looking to go on the chase. Has his ultimate. Dindin just going to knock away the Sejuani, and that's going to be enough. Taeyoon just doesn't quite have the damage yet, especially against the tankier members of Nongshim. And down he will go. No escape for him. Double kill now for the Xayah. As the chase actually continues here, Peter looking to extend this play. No other big objective to go for, might as well. Crashdown comes in as Dusante doing his best, but might have just gotten baited into this one. Has to flash away. Here's Bulldog, comes in from the mid lane, looking for a big angle, but now he's just going to be stunned 100-0. Oh, who could have seen that coming, Wolf? Yeah, now they're diving into the turrets, and Nongshim look pretty primed and ready to take down this game.
Don't play Akali in this meta. Don't do it. Just don't do it.
Yeah.
Don't do it. Don't do it. I beseech you, LCK.
I mean, he has the sword boots, he has the rocket pelt, yeah, sure, but I mean, there's 3 mountain drakes at this point, so now we get a very nice big magnet storm, as it looks like the guys on Kwangdong Freecs not quite there to support, as down will go the cow. That is the double knockup, very nicely done by Dudu, as now just gonna get a nice big scoop of that Kaisa and Cassante ice cream. This Bulldog, he's like, well, maybe I can do something here. I've got the extra survivability. Maybe I can catch the wave. But there is this wave that is being taxied in to the turrets here. As at about 35 minutes, looks like Nongshim might just be able to do it, as there's the stasis. Again, just desperately trying to kill the wave here. But down he will go. Down will go the turrets in a valiant effort, but it is not enough. This is 1-0 for Nongshim.
Very impressive stuff. Extremely one-sided game, our third of the night in a row. And it was closer in the early parts, right? We did have the trades in bottom lane, but the story was always going to be...